Is college football starting to feel unpredictable and exciting again? What a season we're having so far. I mean, we've got Heisman hopefuls like Caleb Williams and Hendon Hooker making waves, and teams like Ohio State and Georgia looking like they're on a mission to the championship. And let's not forget about the Cinderella stories like the Kansas Jayhawks, who are putting up a fight against some of the toughest teams in the country. But what can you expect from this video? Well, we're gonna dive into the wild ride that is college football right now, highlighting some of the most thrilling plays, shocking upsets, and standout performances that have got everyone talking. So, buckle up, folks, because it's about to get real. And by the way, if you're new here, consider subscribing for more college football content, news, and analysis. Let's get into it. College football right now is all about one thing: unpredictability. I mean, we're seeing top-ranked teams go down, underdogs pull off massive upsets, and individual players making game-changing plays. It's been an absolute roller coaster, and I am here for it. The competitiveness this season is on another level. Every game feels like a must-win, and the pressure is mounting on these teams and players. And you know what? It's making for some incredible football. We've got teams fighting for their playoff lives, and others who are just trying to prove themselves as contenders. It's a delicate balance, but it's making for some unbelievably exciting games. And let's talk about the excitement around some of these teams. I mean, we've got fans going wild on social media, celebrating every win like it's a national championship. It's infectious, folks. Okay, let's dive into some of the most recent games that have had us all on the edge of our seats. Ohio State versus Penn State, what a game! The Buckeyes managed to come out on top, but it was a nail-biter until the very end. And then there was the Georgia versus Missouri game, where the Bulldogs had to fight hard to come out with a win. These games are exactly what make college football so thrilling: the uncertainty, the drama, the heroics. We've also had some incredible individual performances. I mean, Harrison Hooker's game-winning touchdown pass against Alabama was just insane. And don't even get me started on Caleb Williams's heroics against Notre Dame. That kid's got ice in his veins. And then there was the Michigan State versus Michigan game, where the Spartans pulled off a stunning upset. I mean, who saw that coming? The Wolverines were favored by 22 points, and yet the Spartans came out on top. We've also had some upsets that have left us all speechless. Like, who would have thought that Appalachian State would take down Texas A&M? I mean, the Aggies were ranked 6th in the country at the time. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. We've also had some tough injuries, like the one to Ole Miss star quarterback, Matt Corral. That was a huge blow to the Rebels, and it's going to be tough for them to bounce back from that. And let's not forget about the controversies that have been plaguing the season. From accusations of bias in the rankings to debates over player safety, it's been a drama-filled ride. But you know what the best part of all this is? We're not even halfway through the season yet. There's still so much more football to be played, and I have a feeling it's going to get even wilder from here. So, what's been the most intense moment of the college football season so far? For me, it's got to be the walk-off punt return by Auburn's Jalen Simpson against LSU. I mean, that was just pure chaos. We've also had some game-winning field goals that have sent fans into a frenzy. Like, who can forget the one by Notre Dame's Jonathan Dewar against Virginia Tech? That was just incredible. And then there was the comeback by Oklahoma State against Baylor. I mean, the Cowboys were down by 11 points with just minutes left to play, and yet they managed to pull off an epic comeback. It was like something out of a movie. But you know what the most thrilling part of all this is? We're still not even sure who's going to make it to the playoffs. I mean, there are still so many teams in the hunt, and it's going to be a wild ride to the finish. So, what are your thoughts on the season so far? Who do you think is going to make it to the playoffs, and who's going to come out on top? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're still hungry for more college football content, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll be breaking down some of the upcoming games and making our predictions for the playoffs. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.